everybody, Dr. Nelson here. This is a video lesson about scale drawings, all right? So let me first start off by showing you a couple examples of scale drawings. Over here we have a blueprint of a house, okay? And over here we have a map, it looks like, of Switzerland, all right? So scale drawings are two-dimensional representations of actual objects or places. Floor plans and maps are examples of scale drawings. So I'm going to underline the key term here, which is two-dimensional. All right, so all scale drawings are two-dimensional representations of the real thing. So to help you understand a little more about scale drawings, we're going to talk a little bit about this amazing structure in Paris, France called the Eiffel Tower. All right, now this is an amazing tower in Paris. And what's cool about this, notice over here we have people going up and down the stairs. All right, and there's also elevators that go up and down, right? And then there's an elevator that goes from here all the way to the top. So you can actually stand on the top, I believe, up here. So over here on the right, we have a scale drawing, okay, of the Eiffel Tower. And over here on the left, we have a picture of the real thing in real life. All right. Now, a couple important things. First of all, the scale. All right. So over here on the scale drawing, it says scale, right? Put a little star right there. Now, what does this mean? 1 centimeter to 36 meters. So what that means is for every 1 centimeter on the scale drawing, it translates to 36 meters, right, in real life. All right. So let's say, for example, let's say we take out a ruler and we measure from here to here, right, is 1 centimeter. So that means over here, you can't see it actually with the red line, right? That would actually be 36 meters, okay, in real life. And another thing to know about this is every single line on this drawing corresponds to the real thing. So for example, the distance from here to here, right, would correspond to the exact distance from this point all the way over here. All right. Let me use a different color. Let's go with red. All right. The distance from this point to this point would correspond exactly from this point to this point. All right. Even the antenna on top, see this little antenna, right? That distance would correspond to the distance of the antenna right there. All right. So knowing that, let's take a look at this slide here. All right. This is really what you need to know for this lesson. All right. On a scale drawing, every part corresponds to something in the actual object. Okay. So again, the height of the scale drawing, okay, would correspond to the height of the actual tower. All right. Lengths on the drawing are enlarged or reduced, okay, by the same scale factor. All right. So obviously, to go from this drawing to the real thing, okay, the scale factor is going to be increased. A scale tells us how actual measurements are represented on the drawing. All right. So again, here's the scale. That's one thing you need to be looking for with all these problems is just what is a scale. Again, this scale is 1 centimeter, okay, in the scale drawing, okay, equals 36 meters in real life. Now, one more thing. For things like, say, a house plan or a floor plan, let's say a house has a scale factor of 1 inch to 5 feet. All right. What you can do is you can kind of play with this number a little bit, this ratio. So, for example, if I cut 1 inch in half, I get 1/2 an inch. And then if I cut 5 feet in half, I get 2.5 feet. So you can come up with different equal ratios based on the scale factor. All right, finally, let's take a look at this map here. All right, so it says use the ruler to measure the distance from the crown to the fox and pheasant. All right, so again, let's look at the key characteristics here. Here we have the scale, right? So the scale says that for every 1 centimeter, okay, it equals 100 meters in real life. And down here we have our ruler. So let me take the ruler and let's measure the distance. This is a little tricky to do with the computer here. But I'm going to try to line up this ruler to get the exact distance. All right. And notice, okay, the exact distance goes from 0, okay, to 8. All right. So that means the distance from the crown to the fox and pheasant, all right, is exactly 8 centimeters. So what does that mean? All right. If that distance is 8 centimeters, all right, and again, for every 1 centimeter equals 100 meters, that means the distance from the crown to the fox and pheasant is going to be 800 meters in real life. All right. So hopefully this video will help you get a better understanding of just what a scale drawing is and how it is used.